Shout out to the real MVP TV, man. This Captain Rick Rock, and we about to get into the 5-1 troubles. This is some work that was done by the real MVP TV before the election, before Lil Durk getting arrested and all that, man. We was on this right here. So we're going to get back to this, do a little hood vlog, man, give our little intake on it, our reaction on it, and see what's going on over here. I seen a little bit, didn't catch it all. I like to watch this with y'all. So we're going to check it out, man, and we're going to see how they big homies taught them, was they taught right, and see what they got going on in the 5-1 troubles. Captain Rick Rock TV, let's get to it.
Y'all see, we in the 5-1 trouble. It's looking a little festive today.
There's a whole lot going on, man. It's your boy Westside Traffic, man. We in the trenches. It's always crazy around here. What's up, bro? See what I'm saying? Also, we gotta be careful too. It's always peachy like that. Yeah, man. This wall right here, man. As y'all can see, it got hit up. I'm trying to encourage my young niggas to stop hitting up on the wall. This set got so much history, bro. It's time to that. You feel me? If you gonna do something or anything, I encourage y'all niggas to go to school. I'm not finna tell nobody to go out there and do bad. I overcame a whole lot of shit. I just beat life. This gotta stop. Standing on.
That's a real big homie. That's a real soldier right there, man. He ain't telling y'all go do the crime. He's saying all this writing on the walls in the hood, it gotta stop. He just beat a life case. He beat a life sentence. One thing about the dudes that go to jail, especially the ones that go there and get a life sentence and then they come home. But then you got the guys that's in there fighting cases, looking at life. You know, they're in there praying every day and every night. God, just let me out of here. Give me another chance. God, please, I promise I won't do this again. And sometimes that be the case. Some dudes get out and live up to them promises that they made to God. And some of them get out and they just do the same thing. Look like they about to paint on the walls. Y'all, I know they not about to paint on these walls. Let's see.
Business, you feel me? Shout out to everybody that's on that wall, man. You feel me? You feel me? It is what it is. But we're not doing that. I'm showing y'all something.
That's solid. This they hood that's on the wall. So whoever painted this on the wall had to be from their neighborhood, but they cleaning the wall up. They putting a little they own maintenance. They own maintenance man, cleaning their own hood up. Man, y'all need to take notes. This might be the best one I done seen by the real MVP TV, man. This might be the realest vlog I done seen starting off out the gate.
That's cool that OG dude really made young dude just be talking. That's what a lot of young don't understand. A lot of just be talking and don't be about nothing they say, and it be the same. That's why the cycle gets repeated. So it's cool to see that a nigga actually got the respect. They ain't fighting them or nothing. They paid over they better. Change. You gotta start somewhere.
Some shit going on. Regular. Welcome to the land.
I know you said you was fighting life. If you don't mind me asking, what did you do?
They was trying to say I murdered somebody. So I was up in there fighting for 2.5 years. And they came to the conclusion, you know what I'm saying, that I was innocent.
Why the police down there? Everybody trying to find out too.
I know the situation that took place at hand, I didn't have nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? I still remain silent. But if you know you didn't do nothing or have nothing to do with it, and I'm pulling you talking about something that you don't know nothing about.
So we walking through 5-1 now. Something going on. That dude back there like.
That's LA, man. Something always going on. Got the police up in the air, But yeah, man, I think I seen that dude that he walking with. I think he a rapper. If not, I think I seen him. It's another dude. I can't think of his name right now. He be always dancing. I think they be dancing, doing the Hoover dance or something like that. I'm not for sure, but I think I seen him in the music video not too long ago, man.
Like you said, beat a body and all this other shit. So he ain't trying to be around no police. They trying to around. So, I'm cooking.
Allow with your hands up, put down all your weapons, and cross it to anyone at 714 West 55th
They talking at that motherfucker too.
surrounding. Allow with your hands up.
That's when you know. That's when you know you in LA. I ain't heard no helicopter speak out their microphone in a long time. For y'all that's from other places, this ain't the dudes that you see on the internet now. The ones that you see on all these podcasts, and these are the people that's really out there in the field. And that's what I be telling y'all when y'all be saying, man, LA soft, man, Compton and all that. Y'all Cali dudes is soft. Nah, it ain't soft. You just seeing the reputations of the people that's on the internet that make it look a certain type of way. But you definitely can come out here and see the title up there, say chaos in a hood called None But Trouble. And right now it's chaos over there.
It's crazy. What they got going on? What happened?
To be honest, I don't know. Apparently, it's on the other block. That's where everything's going on. On 56.
Fine, just stay on that side for me, please.
I can't go down the block.
Quickly. You wanna go? But just stay away from the
If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
Not right now, hold on.
Not right now, okay.
What's up, bro?
Such a buddy, MVP.
Cuz, nigga, took you. That's nice to
Meet you.
What about nothing?
What's the deal?
MVP.
We on camera.
See, that's another hood with the essays and the blacks. Essays and the blacks together. It ain't like the internet had y'all fooled, man, thinking it's problems with black and brown out here. It ain't always like that, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. Black and brown right here hanging out, man. The same hood. A lot of people share the same hood with the essays, man. So it's a good look for y'all that was all y'all that was talking negative a couple of months ago. Here's a good look right here.
Yeah.
Man, we on Slauson and Fig, you feel me? And the 5-1 Trouble is 5 Deuce Hoovers.
I know they used to say the 5-1s and the Hoovers and the same shit a little
Yeah, it's
bit.
basically the same shit, you feel me? Same gang, yeah, homie. We all 50 gangster Crips, you feel me? Same there. We not Hoover. Yeah, we not Hoover, but we like similar. We something close.
It is. Now this right here, it's the 5-9s, but this still all the 50s. It's all the sets, all the 50s right here.
China, where you from? Yo,
What the job doing,
vlog, my nigga Barney.
Vlog?
Yeah, it's a vlog. It's going on YouTube.
You know
Yeah. What's today's interview about? Shit, nothing. Just a little hood vlog. You think?
Daddy, that way. Yeah, on the set. Open like the market.
Hey, hurry up!
Here we got El Senior Fat right here.
Yeah, moving crib. Yeah, fuck
My boy.
G-Scribe.
F. It's like
Yeah,
on the set, nigga.
Hey,
West Side Crib.
Hey,
This like talk about be out, we be out.
nigga grew up right here. Dead home.
It's that time for me, ain't got to worry about nothing. I heard that multiple times.
Yeah, when I first went to the county jail and I've been fighting time back to back, all these OGs always told me, don't worry about nothing, man. You gonna be all right. Don't worry. And I got tired of hearing that. But then after beating cases, doing this, doing that, and then I fell back up in there amongst younger than me, and they going through hard like I was during that time. So I'm like, man, don't worry about nothing. And that's like self-motivation. It's faith. Don't worry about nothing that you have no control over. You feel me? You only can do so much. Leave that up to God. Don't worry about nothing, man. Self-motivation. That's good.
Jeez. Get the hound out. What's going on?
All right. What's going on, King?
Oh, they got
They trying to say allegedly, you know, he shot at the neighbors. So yeah, the police. I think that's the dude they was looking for.
He shot at the neighbors. Man, what they got going on over there? He shot at the neighbors. Man, it get wicked out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes y'all neighbors, man, sometimes the neighbors do be tripping. But you don't, man, he out of here. If he shot at the neighbors, he's in jail as we speak right now, wishing he didn't do it. Man, y'all better use y'all head. But listen, man, y'all seen them youngsters that was at the liquor store, man. In every video, it's a whole lot of youngsters. These is a lot of youngsters. We done all been through it that grew up in these streets, man. Man, we need another outlet, bro. We need something different, man. This is the same cycle repeating itself, and it's sad that you had the older dude that was just walking, telling the story, everything gonna be all right. See, he know. So he know a lot that these youngsters don't know, and you can't tell them, you can't really preach to them because they ain't gonna want to hear it 9 times out of 10. They got to go through it themselves. But another thing that I'm noticing about these videos is a lot of these dudes' faces, like I always say, they not covered up. And, y'all get to getting on these cameras, and this is what they use. Y'all look at the boy, what's his name? I just did a video on yesterday from No Jumper, 4 Extras. The same thing, man. They watching you. So better hope y'all stay clean, man. Keep a clean face out there. Don't get caught up. You can do what you want to do. Just don't get caught, because if you get caught, this is the evidence right here.
Before they got 2 other people in the back.
Shit, live on the scene, they said the Migos got into it with the neighbors. They get shot at the neighbors or whatever.
You guys see me back, okay?
Now they taping the street off. You must be. Might be a shootout.
Yeah, because they ain't apprehended no other suspects.
So they finna get active.
Yeah, they finna try to kill somebody. Y'all. You know, that's their thing.
Cause they definitely, if they get cracking, it's active.
Because you'll be surprised, nigga, get the busing. You shooting that thing, your ass gonna get hit. Yeah. They don't be playing when some niggas gonna be like, fuck that, I ain't going back to jail, they getting out. You gotta think it like that. This been happening a lot lately.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on, let's go over there. We in the worst spot, but
get the busing. You gotta get low.
Come on, let's get the better angles. Since we here at the intermission, what's the craziest you done seen growing up over here?
Growing up as a kid, seeing dead bodies, man. When I seen it happen, when a person just left my house and I went to ask.
As a kid growing up, you seen dead bodies. How many of y'all seen a dead body before, man? We all seen, funerals and stuff like that, but to actually see the crime scene, see how it happened, that's trauma. Look at this man's face right here. That's face of trauma, man. That man has seen something in his life. He done seen dead bodies, but we don't get counseling. We got to get counseling, man. We got to do something about our mental state when we see things like this. Take y'all kids to go see a counselor, man. They need counseling. So if your kids seen dead bodies like this young man right here speaking up on, take y'all kids to go get counseling, man.
You see it me up because this is the person that I fucked with. That was the first time I cried. I never cried at no funerals, no nothing as a kid growing up. But when I see one of my homies get killed, I cried, bro. That's when reality set into my head. And it made me want to go terrorize something. You feel me? Just saying that, it made me want to go get revenge. You know what I'm saying? And
him seeing his friend get murdered made him want to go get revenge. See what I'm saying? This is why we need counseling, because our only way to deal with it is go get revenge. We see somebody do something to one of our people, we want to go back and do something to one of their people, and then it's an ongoing thing. Only thing we could think about is revenge. That's why it's our jobs as parents, big brothers, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers, sisters, aunties, that's older, to take the kids to go get counseling when they're young and they see things like this in the community. Excuse me, hold on one second.
It's sad to say, man, like that is like, it's unnormal to us until it happens to you. It can happen to anybody else, but let it happen to somebody you know, it's gonna be way different. I lost a lot. Being in jail, I lost homies and homegirls. After a while, it's overwhelming, but you gotta be the man and stand on your own. Don't lose your mental.
So in Los Angeles, the Los Angels, it's a Catholic depiction of a civilization that we didn't get to learn ourselves. We educated by someone else. Tell on your mama. She whoop you for not reading the book. No, little Jimmy, you got a little problem. You go stay home. We got a check coming, okay? Now this child is confined, so prison meant nothing to this child. Prison didn't have even a place. Look at our school. You gotta walk into school and walk up under what if my child, PSD, everybody in Los Angeles have it. But you wanna go get an SSI check to a people that you have put in prison, and they mind, and they lifestyle, they can't own nothing, buy nothing, receive nothing, give nothing, get nothing. You know, so in the end of the script, it's always something going on against the people that say they together. If black people, give it up, man. Give it up. Give it all back to the devil where it come from. Let God be the choice that you make.
OG was spitting them facts, but let me tell you, when I be listening to older guys like that talk, older people, it's like they need to just get to the point. Get to the point, say it in a way that these youngsters can understand. I get what you're saying. A lot of the viewers going to get what you're saying, but sometimes these kids, they not going to understand how you saying it. You got to say it different. You got to say it different. Y'all be with these Martin Luther King speeches. Just say it to where they could understand y'all. We get it. We understand, but they don't understand that.
This our little liquor store and shit. To make us pay them.
That's so tough. What?
The odds be coming to tagging and shit at 2 in the morning. Nigga ain't even see that.
Tag on the floor, nigga. Tag on the floor. Yeah, nigga, come on. They know. They see it. Man.
Now that's the wall that need to be painted, man. They got a lot of disrespectful stuff going on these walls. They need to, this what y'all need to paint over. Get that paint over, man, cause that look crazy. I wouldn't even want to stop at that spot.
See it, it's the land.
For sure, gangland.
Fuck, nigga, tell them niggas get back for hard head. He really the youngest out of them all.
Yeah, he the youngest. He the youngest nigga from the set.
Yeah. Nigga been doing this for like 11 years. Nigga been out here, bro.
How old are y'all?
Yeah, I was 17. Nigga started. Nigga jump off the switch at 11.
Cuz started since 10 years old. We was all young kids.
Wow, man, I got a son that's 14, man. Who kid? But y'all daddy? Man, the daddies, they need to be. Oh man, who kids is these?
Everybody right here got put on when they was young.
What made y'all want to be from the set?
On 50s being around it, growing up around.
Cuz was growing up around me.
Sometimes it really just be
like
in
all my
niggas
brothers from the set, so I knew I was gonna be from the set regardless.
He knew he was gonna be from the set.
Nigga, whole family from here.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but
this your nigga whole family.
And I don't mean nothing disrespect, young man. I don't want y'all trying to come get me. Don't do nothing to me, man. I'm just speaking, man. But y'all heard what he said. He said my older brothers is from the set, so I knew I was gonna be from the set. Do y'all see what's going on? The young man said my brothers is from the set, so I knew I was gonna be from the set. It's the examples as big brothers. I'm an older brother. The examples that we set, our little brothers is following us. Our kids is following our examples. So that lets you know right there. If the young man just said my big brothers from the set, I knew I was going to be from the set. If his big brothers would have been, let's just say mechanics or politicians or firemen or anything like that, he more than likely would have followed in his big brother's footsteps. So the big brothers, whoever young brothers this is, pull y'all young brothers to the side. He's still young. I think he said he was 14 or something like that. 17, somewhere up in there. He still got action. He still got time to grow. He want to be like y'all. He just said he want to be following y'all footsteps, showing something different, y'all. Don't look at me as I'm trying to make y'all look bad or soft or busters, anything like that. That ain't the case here. Just say these little ones, man, they still young. They got action, man.
Whole family from here, nigga grew up right here and everything.
Yeah, that's what the main thing.
Might get you a bottle for a dub, man.
Yeah, everybody in here cool too. They like,
man, what an older dude that was walking that, man, in the beginning, man. When you see your homies doing something like that, again, cameraman, I love your work, LVP, because you got heart to go in some of these hoods that a lot of dudes from LA not even gonna walk in. So you got heart to do what you're doing. I commend you on your vlogging. I you know, you're doing some, you're doing some good work, but can you please start editing that out, homie? Please edit it out when you see them young dudes throwing up F you to the gang signs, because you're gonna get paid for the video. You know what I'm saying? Edit that out. Come on, man. Edit that out.
You gotta come support
and
my
you on camera.
Yeah, y'all gotta come right here, bro. Every time y'all 51st and Fed come, bring your ass to Coco.
And we finna go to the park. It's right down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Dixon Park on 50.
It's like little apartments.
I know y'all gonna tell me to edit it out as well. It's already out. So rather I edit the video, edit that part out. It's already out. The video doing numbers. Y'all want to watch the whole video? Go over to the Real MVP TV. Watch the whole video. But yeah, it's already out. So I'm just doing a reaction to the video. edit that part out when any cameraman that's doing this type of work, when y'all see them disrespecting another dude hood, edit it out, because once y'all leave, the cameras leave, these dudes are still walking the same streets and they targets.
Whole lot of trophies outside. Everybody right here, trophies. It might not be a lot of us in the dead homies. Unit with us, no.
Okay, go ahead, unit. Go ahead, get up.
We squabbling up.
Back then, when I was younger, I wasn't thinking. I was just on go. Anything happen, it's a chain reaction. I'm going, boom, boom. But now I sit and analyze and I think more.
Hey, where you guys going?
Okay, so that's the older dude I was talking about. I guess these are different clips. I guess he's doing the clip with the youngsters, and then he's meeting back up with the older dude. So if they look at this video, it's all right here. Once they go back and look at the video, they might not get it right now. They probably get it a couple years later when they go back and listen to it. Your older homie is spitting facts. All you gotta do is pay attention.
No. Stay down there. I'm going to my car.
Yeah, there's a dude with a gun. If you happen to walk by and you get hit, responsibilities all on us.
Come on.
You look.
She's talking about
The police ain't being racist, man. Look at this older dude. He talking. I don't even know who this is. He talking crazy to the police, and the police is basically trying to tell y'all, look, somebody just did a shooting on their neighbor. Somebody got a gun on the block. Can y'all please step inside, get out the way, just in case we gotta start busting. Well, for y'all that don't know hood terminology, busting is shooting. Let's just say the suspect starts shooting. They get into a shootout with the police. Bullets is flying everywhere. Bullets don't got no name. You could be hit. Just go in the yard, man. Go in the yard.
If you want to go that way, we'll take it. We'll take it as far as it goes.
Where you gonna take it to? And there's somebody over there with a gun. How you gonna take it? Where you gonna take it to?
Get off the sidewalk. Go inside.
Where you gonna take it to? Where you gonna take it to?
Little skirmishes. It's kind of crazy though when y'all really pay attention. This shit's so normal to everybody. We just, the real MVP TV.
Shoot it to me. Make sure you shoot it to me. I'm gonna share your content, bro. And stay in touch. Can you follow me? 1 million hits? Million hits. Million hits.
Appreciate you, sir. You too. As I was saying, this shit's so normal to us. It's kind of stupid. Because
everything be normal.
We all just outside, ready to watch a shootout casually. Could get hit. Somebody might lose their life, but it's just so desensitized to it.
Man, he just said the same thing. I ain't even seen this whole video. He just said the same thing I said. He get it. He just said the same thing. The real MVP TV saying that it's so normal that we standing in the way, waiting to get hit by a bullet. Man, I got to get the real MPV TV in my neighborhood, man. Follow me. If you see this video, go to my Instagram page at Compton Rick Rock, not Compton Rick Rock TV, but Compton Rick Rock. That's COMPTON period, RICC period, ROC, man. Let's sit down and get you in my neighborhood, man, in Compton. Let's get this cracking.
It's not real. It's real, but it's not like you ain't really tripping like that.
Yeah, it's want to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like a different feeling. It's gonna happen, and everybody gonna go about their life, and it's just regular. When it's really a crazy situation, police standoff. Excuse me.
You know what happened?
Somebody had a gun or something. They got into a little shootout. So the police, that's what they doing now. You know what I'm saying? And especially nowadays with the internet, we see so much death and murder.
That was somebody's mother, man. Y'all see how she walked up with Panic? You know what happened? She want to know because she probably got family members out there in the streets thugging, hoping that, you know, it's probably on her street, hoping it ain't her kid, her grandkid, or somebody laid out or something. That's what we go through in the hood, man. Trauma.
On our phones and shit on a daily basis, regular is way more regular. Like, we very desensitized to death. I see somebody die every single day.
Because he know back in the day that it was really no 5-1.
Right.
It was trouble was a tagging game.
Right.
You remember when they used to tag on the building? They wasn't about violence and gang banging. I've been in the 50s all my life, born and raised, 54 years old, October the 14th. My sister was from trouble tagging gang. They was taggers. They wasn't gang bangers or none of that. It just transitioned over into that family members hanging out.
Let's get this money, man.
No disrespect. 54 years old, you supposed to be in the house with the grandkids. 54 years old, you supposed to be in the house with the grandkids, not glorifying this gang stuff, man.
and all of that or whatever. But for me, I would say when it comes to the neighborhood and positivity, it's like finding things for kids to do. Because when we honestly grew up, me and Red Jr., we had arcades on 54th and Hoover. We had places that we
She's saying some real stuff though. Now she's saying some real stuff.
can go and play video games, Centipede, Pac-Man. They had that for us.
What's the future?
And it needs to come back.
That's the key.
It needs to come back.
It originated from my section from the 4 trades.
Okay, sister, I apologize. She right. When we was coming up, she's 10 years older than me. When I was coming up, we did have arcades. We did have parks that had cams. We used to go in there and shoot cams, play pool. So when I was coming up as a kid, we did have parks with recreation. And a lot of these kids now don't have that. That's why you see a lot of kids they age out there banged out. When we was coming up, we had sports in the hood, parks, football, baseball, basketball that you could sign up at the park and play.
So Trey Hoover started it in line with like the 9 douches. And like I said, my gang came from a tagging gang. We was taggers. We wasn't no gang. We was like new to this shit. The whole mission was it was a community thing, but it went too far when people started getting killed and stuff like that, and people holding grudges on other hoods. And the crazy thing about it is that we all know each other. Before it was that, everything was just CRIPS. It don't matter where you were from. People, family, and all that. So it's like, it all became a sad story.
What could turn a tagger group into a full-fledged gang?
When they start losing their homies to fellow gang rivals or to another section or another tagging group, they eventually seek for like revenge or for more support. And as far as for my hood, people was trying to make us be from this hood. Cause we, you know what I'm saying, the 6 O's was trying to make us be under them, you feel me? It was people from 6 O's, from MBT, people from 40s, people from Harlem, people from BPS, people from Bloodstone Villains, everywhere, bro. Was from MBT, nothing but trouble. Before we turned the gang. And when we start turning the gang, they're like, hey, well shit, I stay over here. I can't turn that gang. I stay over here with you. So they eventually, everybody started branching off and going to where they used to stay at, where they stayed at. So emerging, people were like, all right, if I turn the gang, then I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go where I stay at.
Does it make more sense?
Exactly. It's the youth. The youth need to know that, bro, we really care about y'all. And for some of y'all OGs who misleading them to do the opposite, you will be handled accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because karma's
He's saying something real, y'all. He's saying, let me see if I can play that back. Sometimes you go too far. Let's hear that one more time. Let's hear that one more time.
Stay at.
Does it make more sense?
Exactly. It's the youth. The youth need to know that, bro, we really care about y'all. And for some of y'all OGs who misleading them to do the opposite, you will be handled accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because karma's some of these OGs out here ain't never did in their life, bro.
You're not over the game because this is what's in you, but
man, he just hit y'all. Some of these OGs haven't did nothing. Some of these OGs just grew up in the hood and they didn't have no reputation, but they fooling the young dudes and making the young dudes think that they were super riders and they wouldn't. And they telling these young dudes to go put in work. But karma is crazy. Because a lot of these dudes, they kids be the ones that get murdered. They kids be the ones that go to jail. Yeah. Y'all out there teaching and preaching to the young dudes to go put in that work. And then it backfire on y'all, that karma. Y'all kids be the ones that take the fall for it, not y'all. Stop listening to these OGs, man. A lot of these OGs ain't did nothing. A lot of these dudes is suckers. If you see some dudes my age out here still trying to prove something, still trying to act like he a gangster, like he tough, that mean he ain't had no rank. He ain't did nothing in his prime, in his time. He ain't did nothing. Now he trying to fool y'all to make y'all think that he's somebody. If you see an older dude in his 40s still out here acting like he banged out her 50s, he wasn't nobody in his days, man.
You over it. Like for me being an out of towner, when I see like a young dude that get put onto the set, like a young kid, to me it's kind of like a weird feeling because I can't say nothing, but it's like I'm watching him throw his life away.
Yeah, exactly.
How does that feel for when you see that shit now?
I feel sad, bro. I'll be like, bro, you don't even know. Like, you're killing yourself. You signing up for something that you don't even know nothing about. Some of these young dudes are getting put on, don't know nothing about their history, or don't even know nothing about the game. Some of these kids come from different places. Some kids come from the valley. You got kids coming from Gardena, like other places, don't know about the set that they finna join. Some of their own homies killing each other. You finna walk.
He just said something real again, y'all. Man, listen, man, ain't nobody on this internet trying to preach to y'all. Ain't nobody. We gang members, man. We was gang bangers too, just like y'all, doing the same thing y'all doing, tearing the town, tearing the streets up, man. Doing the same thing y'all doing. And he said, we care about y'all. If we didn't care about y'all, we wouldn't even be trying to talk to y'all. You know, a lot of y'all gonna look at it like we just old and, you know what I'm saying, and y'all don't want to hear it because y'all think that y'all know everything, but we didn't already, them streets that y'all seeing, them streets been the same. You can go look at a picture in the 90s. Only thing different is the cars and the paints on the house and different players, but it's the same street. The streets ain't going nowhere. Y'all not doing nothing that we ain't did. So we trying to tell y'all, because we done seen homies from the older generation funerals. We done seen homies in my generation funerals, and we done seen homies in y'all generation funerals. We done been to all that. We done seen the homies get life in every generation. Y'all just seeing y'all generation, and some of y'all ain't even seen one of y'all closest homies get his noodles knocked out, his brain splattered everywhere. When you see that, it changed your mind. It changed your thought process. So we ain't doing nothing but trying to tell y'all, because we could easily be on this internet turned up how y'all doing everything. I could turn it, man. I could make a channel right now and just do nothing but gang commentary. I can trust me, I could turn it up, but for what? For what? What I'm gonna turn it up for? I'd rather say y'all than have y'all out here losing, man.
Walk into a whole shootout, into a whole inside war, and you don't even know what's going on. That could be detrimental.
Nah, yeah, we like the most hated though, for sure. For sure.
Us and the Hoovers.
Us and the Hoovers on the dead homies.
Yeah, they can be trying to politic on that too. How we,
y'all not the most hated. We are all the most. We are all the most hated because we hate each other. Yeah, when we start loving each other, we're gonna do better. But we all hate each other, hating on each other. Y'all not the most hated. You're black. We all hating on each other. Not all of us, but the ones that's in the streets that's banging, we all hating on each other.
how we gangsta Crips and we cool with the Hoovers and they see Blake. The Five Deuces is not see Blake.
Yeah, the Five Deuces, they Crips just like us.
Just like us. It's like this like a big ass community of gangsta Crips on the dead homie, just like a whole nother land of gangsta Crips. Nigga, you just gonna come up here, you gonna see gangsta Crips on 5-1.
How many cars is it in like LA?
It's a few. You got the rolling car.
Yeah, you got the rolling car.
You got the tray car, the moving car. You got East Coast. Yeah, not really, cause they got 30s. That's not they not neighborhood, but they rolling.
Yeah, they
like,
still
they got different
they still
hoods
be with like if they come over here, they get their because they not moving. They not trade time. They do.
So y'all gangsta Crip? Are y'all moving?
We gangsta Crip.
Yeah, we moving. We not doing no rolling.
And the Hoovers is grooving.
Stroll it up, yeah.
We push moving and grooving. Hey, get the O out, dead homies. Hey, you gonna see those a lot. Those like the set, dead homies.
Hey, if you see them on the stop sign, just know we was in your shit, boy. You
gonna see them like all throughout the set on 50. This is where they got put on that.
We walking down, they say, "Look, what's the code? We trying to beat them to the corner." If you beat the corner, you can see what come down before you get down there, because you still got to make some weight, and you could play your hand how you play it. You got the ups already.
Always walk on this side. You can't never be walking on the side with the cars coming behind you.
You got to come up the oncoming traffic, because they can't stop. You could do what you gonna see them before they could do anything, but if a nigga come by, they could shoot you in the back.
Especially with the police. Walking, you gotta make sure the car's coming to you when you hold them.
You gotta be able to see. You gotta observe when you walk.
That's so crazy.
So like right now.
I remember I had to been about probably 15, and I was walking from my grandma's house. My grandma stayed in Richmond Farms, and I stayed in Nutty Block, close to Lantana Block, on the other side of Central. And yeah, I remember walking home one day, and I used to look over my shoulder. I'm talking about non-stop. But as I got older and I started moving to different places, I noticed that I wasn't looking over my shoulder. We shouldn't have to live like that.
No car came down this main street right here because it's about a block or two.
But guess why they looking over their shoulders? Not for the police, unless they dirty. For their own people.
Down. Then it came down, it'd been known that way where you could cut you off, but then cut it off. So really, it's gotta watch. Unless they did a whole 4-block thing and they waiting on right there, which some niggas will do, because they'll put you in a trap. Yeah, I can't never really say you always safe though.
West Side. Get the car out.
Man, we got to get some. Got to get the camera equipment. We got to get in focus, man. Get in focus. I'm gonna bring you to my neighborhood. When I bring you to my neighborhood, we ain't gonna have no homies on here. That's if you ain't smart, man. If you don't know how to talk, if you don't know how to be respectful, you ain't getting on camera. And I know how to film too, so we gonna make it look like a movie when you come over there. I'm gonna bring my camera. I got a good camera, some good lenses, man. And some good mics too. We're gonna do it right, man. We're gonna really show them how it going to Compton.
They shot the nigga, man. They shot the police. Shot a nigga, yeah.
And that's from the little standoff. They was waiting. It took a minute though, so I could see that police standoff, nigga.
So y'all remember that standoff earlier when they was all on the block? Y'all remember that dude that was at the gate that was talking smart with the police? Y'all remember that? The police already knew what they was gonna do. They already knew what they was gonna do. Yeah, we gonna take him down. He got a gun. He got what? This a free one. Who ain't got a body on the team? Yeah, there's your chance to get a body. Put your work in. Police do the same thing. They already knew what they was gonna do. That's why they was telling them to go inside the gate, get out the way. And y'all can hear the real MVP TV. He was saying, we so used to this, we sitting around waiting to get shot. They already knew they was gonna bust on him. For y'all that don't know what bust on him mean, the police knew they was gonna already shoot the suspect.
End up shooting him. They got tired standing up for niggas. What was your first situation where you had to really go put in your own work for your own thing? And were you ready for that, or was it scary, or was you forced into it? Cause
to be honestly, I pumped myself up to be ready for it. I had to psych myself out for it. And I was deeply probably scared, you know what I'm saying? But being off of pills and shit like that, you know, some niggas need pills to be Superman. I had to pump myself up because I know that ain't no guarantee that I'm finna go back home or make it back home. It was like a mind thing with me. I had to overcome a certain fear that I had with that shit. And I'm like, you know what, I gotta go hard. And I had to go hard.
Were you more scared of losing a life or the reality that you might take a life?
Both. I've been thinking about because the reality is both. You can end up getting killed or end up killing someone.
Y'all see, that's the reality of it, man. These dudes don't want to be out here killing nobody. And they ain't trying to get their life taken either. He just told y'all, this is somebody that's heavily in the streets. Come on, man. This dude right here saying that he need his own show. He need his own show right here.
Somebody, and the shit is crazy. You out there killing innocent people. Some people ain't got nothing to do with that. And a lot of times we go out for people are tired and they ain't even got nothing to do with it. And here go one of my OG partners that helped me with a lot. This man ain't never told me to do nothing wrong in my life. You know, he give me the Bible. He's a leader. That's leadership. That's leadership. And he one of the coldest dudes I ever met.
Respect to the OG. A lot of OGs don't get their flowers. This ain't the one I was talking about earlier, the ones that's telling the youngsters to do all the crazy madness. He said his older homie ain't never told him to do nothing wrong. That's why he's still living. That's why God spared him.
But you know what? He stand for righteousness. He ain't no giving nigga Bibles, bro. He don't want to do the same shit that he didn't have to do or do this. He want niggas to overcome that mindset. And he taught me that. That's why I come over here.
In America, the black man has to be careful because they're allowing illegal people to come in. And you can't get mad at them for that because they want a different life. But they're coming in and they're supplanting because evidently we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. And I heard several other people that spoke before me on the economic part and so forth. But we also know that it's been Black Wall Street, it's been Rosewood, and a period of time in this country right here where white supremacy has reigned, to where when we have went in set up our own economies in different cities and in different states and whatever. These towns were burned down. What in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma? Where's the reparations for that? This country, they say they don't owe us, but they won't admit to all the crimes, atrocities that were done to us here to keep us in a third person or a third-rate person existence after having us under slavery for what? Over 300 to close to 400 years. So how could anybody even figure out how to even be on equal to when they even had the Freedmen's Bank and stole all that money? Nobody talks about that. They could give reparations to the Japanese that were held in internment camps, well, concentration camps. But what about and what was it, the Devil's Peach Grove, where the Union Army made a blockade and blocked the black people in, and they just starved and died.
The older generation was educated. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of them that know. This dude right here, educated. He know what he talking about. Education was very important in the days of when he was coming up. It's important as well as today at my time as well. But they couldn't hang out like we was. These dudes were smart. These dudes, the game banking wasn't what it was today, what it is today. Y'all heard how he talking. He need a channel too. He got some wisdom.
and everything. They had a concentration camp here for black people. This whole country was a concentration camp for black people. No one wants to identify it as such. But if you ask me anything and all about what's going on, even for the youth and all that, what have we given them? What have we given them in the excesses too? Because black people have made strides to get into a higher economy to the point that if black people for 1 year stop buying Mercedes and put all their money together, they could build their own car, have their own car building company, just like other people do.
He right, but what they did was they put drugs in our community to take our focus off of things what he's talking about right now. To mess a lot of our older people. That's why a lot of our older people that got hooked on drugs, they was smart, they was educated, but we lost this part of the game. Imagine that we wouldn't have had drugs dumped in the community, how sharp we'd be right now. Gangs in the community, how sharp we'd be right now. They that's distractions. Dudes like this that got a little wisdom and education, when y'all look at him, a lot of y'all not gonna listen to him because y'all gonna think he on drugs. And if he is on drugs, that's what I'm talking about. It messed the community up. So a lot of people gonna look at him and think that he's talking crazy.
They create for themselves and so forth, but we have to learn that. That's what I heard in the nature of what I even had a prayer that, God, give me something of wisdom to say that can make a change, and you would have to have a change in yourself. First of all, I'm 66 years old, and every day I'm learning something new about myself. And I believe that a good change have happened to me, regardless of what anybody thinks. I mean, I've lost so many people. I've lost family to the streets. Never to go and do any retribution, because I wanted that chain to be broken. I didn't want what my suffered through. I didn't want, because my even said, don't make nobody's mother go through what I'm going through.
All my history is violent, guns and robberies, murders, and all kind of shit. Yeah, I do wish I could take some of that shit back. I wish I could go back.
The Real MVP TV, go get that brother, man. Go get him again and sit him down and get you because I was into that. I forgot that we was even doing the 5-1 trouble. He was saying, so he called my attention. I think we need to get him back on there.
To just be myself, to just be a regular, funny guy that I was. What's up, cuz?
Good. Got your little video going on.
Oh man, just doing some little document.
Yeah, was Junior there?
Yeah, we just got off work.
No, I was finna go to work, but the bus running late like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, so I wish I could take a lot of shit I did back, bro. It would make me feel more alive. Not saying I don't feel alive, but now I'm in this situation to where I had to go through them stages in my life. It built me and it built my character to who I am today. Some of it was meant. It was meant for me to try to change somebody else's life if I could help them. If I could give them some game, give them some pointers. This shit ain't for everybody.
It's not for nobody.
It wasn't even for me. I just thought it was. I thought I needed this shit. I didn't need this. It was a trap, bro. It was a setup.
How deep were you? 1 through 10?
I was 10. I was full-fledged all the way. I was head first. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was really head first. Anytime there was something happening or going on, I was right there. Every time. It's one of the worst motherfuckers things that can happen to you, because people fail to realize when you actually join the game, it's over for you. It's over.
I like this one right here. I like this vlog right here. Yeah, man, my only thing about it is editing out the part where they disrespecting other neighborhoods. We don't want to see them get their life taken at that young age, because they don't understand what they doing. They think they do, but they really don't understand what they doing. Man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. It's Compton Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock TV, the Real MVP TV. Holla at your boy, Compton Rick Rock. I'm gone.